So this is my first video on Azure series. In this video we will walk through that how to create a Azure VM. So creating a Azure VM. So for that I'll launch Chrome, where I'll open that manage.azure.com. You need a Azure account to sign up. If you already have, you can sign into that account. Like I have one, and I am going to sign in to that account. And as I was already logged in, so it is taking to my management page. Now you can see in the left hand side there are a lot of options which you can go through, and for today's session I'll just walk through how to create a Azure virtual machine and log into that. So we'll go to the Azure virtual machines. Here there is one machine which is already running. I'll create a new Azure VM. So for that I'll click on the new. I'll choose a template from the gallery. You can choose any of the template like Windows Server, SharePoint, SQL Server. You can also choose Ubuntu machines if you want a Linux flavor, or CentOS based machines, or if you have any image you can take that also. So I'll create one Microsoft operating system. Let's choose to this okay, let's choose a Windows 10 Enterprise machine. So I selected that template. This will create a Windows virtual machine with the Windows 10 Enterprise edition. Next, you need to give a name to the virtual machine. So I'll give a Azure demo. You can select that what is size, like how many cores you want, and how many GB memories you want. Username you can give Azure user. Password now. So that Azure demo is already taken. So I'll give a cloud service name to something else. Azure demo 1. Okay, and rest it is saying you can select the network also. Like if you have created any local virtual network, then like that super booster, you can create your own virtual network, which I'll walk through later on other videos. Right now I am taking it as a Central US. It will be the region and where this virtual machine will be hosted. And by default that TCP and PowerShell ports are open. For any other port, you need to go and manually open those ports. So I'll click on next, and that's it. So my Azure demo virtual machine is going to create within a few minutes. So it will take around 1.5 minutes or something. So I'll pause the video and I'll come back when this machine is ready. So now as our machine is ready and it's in the running status, the status is running, so we can now connect to this machine. And for that I clicked on the connect, and RDP file is downloaded. I'm opening that file. So it is asking me to connect. We need to give the username what we have provided when we created the virtual machine. So username is Azure user, and the password. Okay, now it's connecting to the virtual machine which we have just created. So as you see, we are logged into the machine, and the host name is Azure demo, memory is this much. You got a public IP also, and there is an internal IP also, and the OS version is a Windows 10 enterprise version. Username is a Azure user. So you got a machine, you can do anything you want here. You got 2 drives here, and that is a temporary storage. So be aware when you use that temporary storage, that storage can be lost after restart. So you'll see a warning file here, like any data stored in this drive is subject to loss and there is no way to recover it. Please do not use this disk for storing any personal or application data. So whenever you restart the machine, this temporary storage might be gone. So if you need anything, you can put it on the C drive. That C drive will be persisted. And if you want some additional storage, you can add additional storage also in that virtual machines. That we'll talk later. So for now, this is it. I'm closing this VM session, and now you can either shut down the machine, or you can attach more disk. If you want some extra space, you can attach a disk. You can give what size you want, 100 GB or 1000 GB, and you can attach a disk also to that particular machine. It will create a storage account and store your disk to that storage account. Now I am going to stop this machine and I'm going to shut down it. So this is a best practice, like whenever you create a virtual machine on Azure, because the pricing is per hour basis. So if you don't need that machine, you should shut it down. So when you shut down that machine, you don't need to delete that machine, but it is important to shut down the machine. And when you shut down the machine, you don't Azure will not cost you anything. So I think we are done here, and we'll meet soon again with the new tutorials like creating web apps or mobile services and cloud services. So for now,